Good morning. I'm on my way to work. I'm running late. But I just want to clown on some of these clowns out here in the real world who want to force their opinions onto everyone else. I mean, you take these anti-vaxxers out here screaming at the top of their fucking lungs. You can't tell me what to do. I have rights. Well, it's a public health issue, and people are fucking dying, people. You know, you may not die. I may not die. But what about Grandma? What about Grandpa? What about Uncle John over there that's so freaking old, he remembers the days when he used to scoop dinosaur poop up out of the fucking Flintstones fucking driveway? You know, what about him, man? You know, he's old, he's got health issues, okay? Well, it's no one knows who's gonna die and who's not from this freaking pandemic. That's the issue, folks. And all you people want to cry, well, I don't know what's in that vaccine. You don't know what's in that fucking hot dog you eat at the fucking football stadium either, but you eat it. And if you was to learn what was in it, you probably would never eat another one in your rest of your life. You don't know what's in that fucking soda that you're drinking, but you drank it. You know, I remember when I was a kid, I mean, they kind of had already got away, you know, eradicated the measles and smallpox and stuff, but people still talked about it like it was a very big issue, and they was happy to have a vaccine that kept people from fucking catching it. No one knew what was in that vaccine. What they did know is that vaccine saved lives. And we know the same thing today. We don't know what's in that vaccine. I'm not a fucking biological fucking chemist. I ain't no fucking germ fucking warfare dermatologist, you know? And neither are you. And if you was, you probably wouldn't be running your mouth. You know, but here we go back to these anti-maskers and anti-vaxxers. I have rights. You're infringing on my rights. I have freedom. Okay, my question is, how many of you jerk-offs live in the HOA community? How many of you people pay an HOA every month to tell you what you can and cannot do in your own home? How many of you anti-vaxxers live in HOA communities? Huh? How many of you pay someone to tell you what you can and can't do in your own home? You know, this is a serious question here, because I bet 90% of you people, or well, maybe not 90%, because some of you, I don't even know why you people support the Republicans, because you're not rich. You know, so why do you support the rich man? He don't give a shit about you. You know, I'm just throwing this out here because I'm kind of really not comprehending what's going on, people. Well, I mean, I do, because, you know, the Bible says that one of the signs of the end of the world is that people would run from the truth. Yes, they would actually flee from the truth and seek out those things that they wish to hear, lies and deceit. Because those things are what dwells in them people's hearts. Because they're evil through and through. That's the only thing that makes sense to me with you freaking dumbass Trump supporters. You know, you won't listen to Trump when he tells you to go drink bleach. You won't listen to him when he tells you to stick a UV light up your butthole. You won't listen to him when he tells you to ingest disinfectants. But when he tells you to go storm the Capitol, you listened. He tells you he's vaccinated now to go get vaccinated, and you start booing him. So it all boils down to, you people are the children of Satan. And it doesn't matter who the politician is up there selling you what you want, you're going to back that politician. You know, Trump was selling you racism, hatred, pedophilia. He's all of these things. So if you support him, you are too. You know, my daddy used to say it, birds of a feather flock together. If you run with the wolf pack, you get bit with the wolf pack. So if you're part of that group, you're part of that group. And the only thing that does make sense of why you people support these Republicans is because you want what they're selling. You want to be racist, and you want to be racist in open public with no consequences of your actions. You want to rape underage children. Fathers are raping their 8, 9-year-old daughters, and when they get pregnant, they are forced to have a baby. They are babies themselves, man. And you're going to force a baby to have a baby out of incest and rape? Instead of creating these abortion bans, why don't you start enforcing these pedophilia laws? These baby raping laws that you politicians and you people who support those politicians are getting away with. Matt Gaetz paid for a 17-year-old girl to cross state lines, paid for a motel room. That's child trafficking, child prostitution, child endangerment, and that list goes on and on. And Trump is even worse than he is. He raped them underage girls. He also raped 3 underage boys. And 2 of them, anal and oral, he raped them. A grown man making a young boy suck his dick. And you people support him. You know, you want to say, well, Biden did it. I don't give a fuck about the fucking Democrats. I could care less about any of them fucking Democrats. Only thing I know about is that you Republicans are the ones that are causing all of this shit that's happening in our country. You politicians, you Republican senators, you Republican leaders, and those of you out here who support them. You right-wingers are the problem. You know, your ancestors came over here. You couldn't make slaves out of the native Indians, so you genocide them. You murdered them at every fucking turn in history that you could. You murdered them. Murder, murder, murder. Okay. That's not a he said, that's a fact. Okay. So, while you're murdering, raping, and torturing the red man, you go and kidnap black men from their homes in Africa. You kidnap them, put them in chains against their will, and then you bring them across the ocean to America and you whip them into submission. Those of you who cannot whip into submission, you torture them to death. Now, hundreds of years later, you're doing everything you can to keep the children from learning about your atrocities. You know, you want to murder and rape people, and then you want no one to know about it. You want to keep it hush-hush. Well, that's not how things work, man. You people are pedophiles. You're racist, murderers, and hateful fucking idiots. And you have to be thrown under the bus. Which, fuck that bus, I'm throwing you under the train. I'm gonna throw you under that fucking trolley, and hopefully every fucking wheel hits you as it's going by. But, point being is, you people are what's stealing the vote. You people are what's destroying our country, our democracy. You know, you scream about your rights and your freedom, and at the same time, you're taking our rights and our freedom from us. You know, this is not a Hitler-run country, at least not yet. And I'm here to tell you, fuck Hitler, fuck Trump, and fuck you. Get the fuck down the road and go crawl back underneath the rock that you crawled out from under. Because you guys think this is going to be a civil war and everything's going to be all one-sided. It's not one-sided, you fucking idiots. There's nothing going to be one-sided at all. And you guys want to fucking... No. It ain't happening. Anyway, this is just a morning fucking rant. And I'll rant some more again. Kiss my ass, fucking Republican dick-sucking politicians.